Hey everybody, so welcome back to another video. I am starting to finally feel quite a bit better after all my procedures and things last week. So I'm just sort of resting today, not really doing a lot because it really did take it out of me. It really stirred my fibro up, having had my Kyleena removed, having spent hours in the hospital, and then having a pelvic ultrasound. It was quite a lot to put up with in 1 week, and it really stirred everything up. But now that that's out of my body, I am hoping I will start to feel better, and all I can do is rest and start to make gains. I'm going to pick out an outfit to go to the gym. So I got a really cute skirt at Kmart last week, so I'm going to try that on later. And I'm going to get my butt down the gym, and I'm just going to go because you just got to make a start. And I got Ben to buy me some dark chocolate from the supermarket instead of milk chocolate, because one thing that I've really struggled with is chocolate addiction, sugar cravings, and I've been through a lot. I think having been through everything I've been through, sugar is probably the least worst thing I could have taken. Like, I was a single mum for 7 years, and I had a child that didn't sleep and had terrible meltdowns because he couldn't regulate his emotions. None of the medications he was given worked, and that's not his fault. It was just the way his body responded. And I was homeschooling with 3 children with autism and ADHD, and I was just really exhausted because I was doing it by myself, and my parents did help as much as they could, but they're elderly, so it was a lot. And like, I had a lot on my plate, and so I ate a lot of sugar to cope to get through it. I didn't do drugs or anything, and I don't drink, so whatever, it is what it is. I'm not going to beat myself up about that, but I have put on 40 kilos from the stress and from not eating well, and sometimes I didn't have the time or the energy to cook properly. Like, it's very hard. If you've got children on the spectrum, then a lot of kids love chicken nuggets and chips and all the white stuff and food that's not offensive, and it can be quite hard, trying to prepare different meals for everybody. And I ate a lot. I lived on microwave meals, and my health wasn't great, and it was just a huge mess, but that's how it was. And things are a lot better now, and my kids eat better now. They did overcome a lot of their sensory issues, thank goodness. I've got a loving partner now, and we're able to cook more and eat better and do things, and I've been getting answers for my health, and I've been tested for just about everything under the sun in the last 18 months, and what came back was that I have hyperplasia and H. pylori in my stomach and fibromyalgia. So everything else seems to have been pretty good. My insulin was up a little bit, but if I lose weight, then that should go down. So the doctors gave me some antibiotics for my H. pylori, and I'm too scared to take them. So they gave me amoxicillin and moxifloxacillin, I think it is. And apparently that's in the body. That's in the group of antibiotics that have a black box warning, and they can like cause aorta ruptures and tendon ruptures and like life-threatening things, and like really, really bad. And my doctor gave me no warning of that. I didn't even get an information pamphlet from the pharmacist, and only just this morning I saw a couple on TikTok who went from being healthy and living their best life to both like in wheelchairs type of thing. One was in a wheelchair, and I think she was in a wheelchair as well, from these antibiotics. Like, and don't want to be paranoid, but having said that, I've had 2 courses of H. pylori antibiotics in the past, many years ago, and I don't know if it worked or not. I got told I didn't have H. pylori when I had a biopsy done on my stomach. So whether I caught it back or whether that biopsy was wrong, I don't know. But I'm like, if I can try something natural first, and then if that doesn't work, I am actually booked in for a colonoscopy and an endoscopy within the next 3 months. And I would rather try a natural regime and see if that works. And if it doesn't, they're going to take a biopsy of the H. pylori and they're going to culture it and grow it, and they're going to work out what antibiotics will actually kill it. I would rather do that before I take an antibiotic that can have these life-threatening side effects. So even though I've already bought the antibiotics, I'm like, no, I don't feel comfortable with that. So I jumped on iHerb this morning and I bought a bunch of stuff. I'll do another video on that to explain what I bought and see how that goes. I mean, it can't be any worse. Like, all the antibiotics I've had through my life, like taking some natural supplements, it can't hurt. You know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least then I know that I've done everything I can. So that's where my health's up to. I'm pretty happy with how things are going, and yeah, it's gonna take a few more months, but I can get my butt to the gym, and I've stopped bleeding after having a 6-month period. I'm not bleeding, so fingers crossed my periods return to normal. Got the gyno ringing me next week, and yeah, I'm just doing what I can to get my health back on track. So that's my little update with my health, and I hope everyone's having a nice weekend.